Hi guys, welcome to my new video, and in this video I'll be trying this new technique here on that I found on Pinterest, and it doesn't really go to plan. And so in the end I kind of play with it a bit. And I think that's very important when you're trying new things, is that if it doesn't work out, you shouldn't just discard it. You should, try to make it in your sense better. And I do believe that in this drawing, I messed up because in the photos that I just showed, the outlines were a little more darker, and they weren't as close to the color of the flower as I made mine. And I think that maybe next time I'll use a little more darker colors. And I do want to try it again because I do really love the style that I found. And but I just thought it'd be fun to try something new. So I'm always, not that I'm always doing the same thing, but it's good for your creative juices to do something new. And plus you could probably learn something that you really love. And so here I'm trying the technique where it's kind of like you're drawing with lines. And I'm trying it. And through the whole thing, I'm like, man, this is the ugly stage. This is the ugly stage. And it's probably right. I'm probably right. But um, I really did enjoy the process of doing something new. It was a lot of fun. And I obviously, as I did say, I want to try it again. But now that I'm going in with some darker bits, I'm trying to emphasize the petals. And I do color a bit, which wasn't my intent because in the photo it shows just lines. And I ended up going way too ahead of myself and just started coloring in some bits, the pink. And that's okay. I think once you find like a good rhythm, it'll be fine. But yeah, in the reference photo I'm using is from Pinterest as well. And I'm working in my sketchbook. This is a sketchbook that I don't recommend because I don't like it. each page is each page is a different type of material, and I don't like that. It's not fun to work with. But as you can see, I've worked a lot in this sketchbook. I'm just using it as obviously a sketchbook. Um, but yeah, so I'm working on the leaves here, and this was fun with the leaves. And also, when working in the style, I'm making sure to keep my colored pencils as sharp as possible. And I have a pencil sharpener, an electric one that I got from Amazon, and it's one of my favorites. So I'll link the page that I have on my Amazon down below, um, so you can check it out. But here's just a little progress, and and I'm just like through the whole stage, I'm just like, I don't know if this is gonna be good or not. And so here, I decided to outline it in ink. And the pen runs out, and so I grab a thicker one. But I feel like this really helps to emphasize the petals of the leaves, um, to make it more stand out more. Because I feel like with the lighter colors, it was kind of hard to see, especially in the beginning. And so these are peonies, or peonies, or whatever you want to call them. And they're my favorite flower. I heard that they were really popular in the 2000s or 2016. I heard they were really popular back then, which I had no idea. Um, but I love them now. I just love drawing them and painting them, and it's fun. So here, I'm just outlining the petals, and I'm hoping that it looks good. And I do think that I could have just left it after I did the outlines, but I do, as you'll see in a little bit, I do go back and do more to it because I felt like it needed some more, like more mixed media kind of like aspect to it. Because with the dark lines, I was like, man, I gotta color this in. And so that's what I do. But yeah, I just really love drawing and practicing. And these are little buds I did. And this is just I think it's Stadler ink pen that I'm using, and it's a 0.8, I believe. So it's a little thicker. Yeah, Stadler. So now I'm going in with my watercolors, and on the right-hand side, you can see that I'm using my Italy palette, which is the one that I got from Italy. And I'm going in with a darker color for the background because I really want these flowers to stand out. And so I'm just mixing a green color, and I'm mixing in like a darker blue. So when I do backgrounds, I usually like to mix in a darker blue or a darker green. And sometimes I even add Payne's gray to make it even more darker. As you can see, I just did that here. And so that's one of my tips with working with watercolor. And with watercolor, you want to do lots and lots of layers um, to get it accurate as you would like. It's one of another tip is watercolors just take layers. Kind of with painting. But this is a very like calming aspect to painting is doing all the lines and things. Oops, I guess I sped this part up. So the back, and now I'm doing some of the petals because I felt like the white bits were too white, even though in my reference they are pretty white. But anyways, I'm mixing a pink and peach color. You just add a little bit of yellow to a pink or a red, and that can get a good peach or orange. And then I'm also doing some purples because the light is hitting in different areas and it makes the petals purple because they're in the shadow area. And now I'm doing some of the leaves. And this is where I realized that I forgot, when I was doing the color pencil part, I forgot a leaf on the bottom left corner, and I painted it in. But as I said, this is just a practice, trying a new technique. I want to do a lot more of these because I always did the same thing, and I think that it's important as an artist to explore different mediums and different styles because you never know what you're going to find. Plus, it's always good if you have like creator's block or anything like that to be able to do something different. But anyways, we're to the end. I just want to thank y'all for watching and check out my description below. And yeah, thanks y'all.